Hello and welcome to the Creative Pens. In this video, I will explain how to use XLINE, Ray and Point. So let's start. Point Ray and XLINE is typically used as a temporary scaffolder in the drawing process. These projects extended either a zero distance in case of point or infinite distances in case of rays and XLINE. These objects are usually either a erase or trim to suit geometric situation. Open XLINE 3.0 file. Then go ahead, open the draw panel. Slide out on the home tab. You find XLINE, Ray and Point tools located here together. Let's start by drawing XLINE. I click a point here in between these two vertical lines, and as I move the cursor, you can see that I can rotate these XLINE about initial point that I click. I like this to be horizontal line, so I use ortho, a move to the left or right, so this goes horizontal. Then click, press enter to end the command. So right now this is XLINE, means it goes infinity in both direction. I use to trim tool here on the modify panel on the command line or on the command line itself. Then I click the object where I want to trim. In this case, I click here, 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 or press enter to finish the trim command. So right now I trim the way the XLINE. Actually turn it into the array. Rays begin a point and go after infinity in one direction like this. I trim of this is as well, trim enter. Click enter. Now we have line object. So XLINE and rays easily convertible into lines by trimming. The next thing I want to do is create a point object. So go up to the draw panel, expand this slide out and click the point tool. Snapped at to the midpoint of this vertical line. This. By holding down shift, right click and choosing midpoint of context value. Then click on the midpoint to create a point. Press enter. The next thing I want to do is create a point object. So go up to the draw panel, expand this slide out and click the point tool. Snap to the midpoint of the vertical line by holding down shift, right click and choosing midpoint through context value. Then click on the midpoint. To create a point, press Enter. Press Escape to end the command. We can see the point at this moment. Let's erase the line. Select Erase. Select line. Then press Enter. It's a point, but it's very small. It's only 1 pixel size. You can enlarge the point display by typing DDP type. DDP type. This is very old command. BD means dialog box. P type means point type. So press Enter and we have see the point style dialog box. To choose point, and I select this symbol and click OK. So now the point have larger appearance, but it is still a point have no size. Now let me go ahead to draw an arc. Open the arc flyout, create an arc using center start end. I like to snap the center to the point. To do this, you have to use specialized object snap called node. Shift, right click, choose node. Then click on the point. Shift, right click, shift, right click, choose endpoint, and click on the endpoint. Then shift, right click, shift, right click, choose endpoint again, click right here to complete the arc. Let's offset this existing arc some arbitrary distance inside using the offset tool, which is located right here in modify panel. It says specify offset distance. I'm going to do that now by typing in a number by clicking 2 points. I click approximately here without even bothering to snap anything because I'm doing this arbitrarily. And I move here and click another point here. Let's say the offset distance interactively, then it says select offset. Select this arc. Then you can see as I move the cursor in or out, I have 2 offset and new arc in either direction. In this case, I like it to be inside. So I click right here to generate a new concentric arc Then I press enter to exit the offset command. Let's use the ray tool here, and let's start the ray from the node associate with the point. So shift, right click, node, click on the point, and because ortho is on, I can draw this ray vertical. Click a point and press enter to draw a ray. Now I like to array the ray. Here, open the flyout, choose polar array, select the ray object, press enter. It says specify the center point of the array. Let's point object, shift, right click, choose node, select the point node, then go up here and change the number of items like 32. And make sure associative is not checked. Click close array. Now we have a series of rays going around the circle like this. Let's erase some of them. Click on erase. All of these rays here on the left side. Click down here like this, or using crossing window like this, or click one by one. Now press enter and gone. Rays are gone. Let's trim away these rays. Use trim. Select the ray which you want to trim like this, or you can make a crossing window like this. And then inside here, I want to do the same. So zoom in and then make a crossing window. To trim all these rays which I want to trim. Then enter. And you have done. Double click the mouse wheel for zoom out. You have now learned how to use in style point object, how to create, trim, raise and XLINE and export several tools in this process.